voter suppression, voter rights. If you look at the news, Democrats and Biden, he was up there talking about on his press conference that people can't bring people water into voting line, right? And I just heard the governor of Georgia say, the state can offer people water. Now, why would they try to stop people from bringing water? Well, if a person's not working for like the state, just imagine a person going up offering a person in line water. And who you voting for, man? Because when I go vote, people with the signs of whoever's running, they have signs. They have to step away from the polling sites. So what better way to actually walk up in the line, offer people water, and be like, who you voting for, man? You voting for Republican? Oh man, they're evil, man. They believe in voter suppression. That's why they want to bring water to people. They think people are idiots, So I'm like, come on, they're trying to be slick to go up to people in the line and whisper and go, vote for the Democrat, vote for the Democrat. I'm telling you, man, I wish people would wake up to what the Democrat Party is doing, because it's incredible. Whenever a Republican wins presidency, they're like, oh, voter suppression is the reason why. I'm telling you, man, and they're trying to change the laws nationally, which is unconstitutional because it's up to the states individually to make up laws for the voters, all right? So, the Democrats are planning, because they already know John Roberts is shaking in his boots, that maybe the Democrats are going to pack the court, put more left-wing Supreme Court justices in there. He's scared as hell. So they know if they pass this HR 1 voter rights that they're saying, oh, we're going back to Jim Crow. Jim Crow, does anybody know how bad the Jim Crow shit was? There's no Jim Crow shit anywhere, man. I'm sorry, it pissed me off because these motherfucking politicians, these left-wing politicians, lie through their teeth. And then I said in another video, that's why they always say, they're always saying Fox lies. They're always trying to get conservative radio show host off the air, any conservative networks off the air. They're even talking to Comcast, AT&T to deplatform these. Why? They don't want people to hear the freaking truth. They don't want their people that support them to accidentally come across some of this shit and know what the fuck is going on, man. I'm sorry, I'm swearing because, blatantly, they're constantly lying. Democrat politicians are constantly lying. Constantly. All right? And the media, if you would have saw the press conference, one was from NPR, and she was like, oh, we know people voted for you because you're a moral, just man. These are reporters, journalists. That's not their job, man. Their job is to fucking dig for the truth and give it to the people. But no, they don't want to dig for the truth. They don't want to give it to the people because they don't want people to know the fucking truth. When Biden's lying, they don't come up, oh, Pinocchio's, what a liar. No, they're not going to say he's lying at all. They're not going to say he's lying at all. And I'm over here listening on YouTube about, and Biden's still bringing it up. Oh, can't bring water to people in line. And then I see, pictures. They videotape some African Americans going into the Georgia State Assembly or somewhere getting arrested. These people, man. I'm telling you, these people are fucking nasty, man. It's a hostile takeover of this government, and when a lot of, if any Democrats are watching this, left-wing people, man, eventually these Democrat politicians are gonna piss you off too. And then when you try to vote them out, it's nah. They with this national voter thing, they want people in prison, right? In prison, they want them to vote too. They hurt society. They victimize people. Now they'll have the right to vote in prison. In prison. I'm not talking about ex-convicts that came out, did their time and are out. That's a different story. They're back in society. Give them another chance. We're talking to people that paying their debt to society, and on top of that, they're like, no, you all see the right to vote. Oh, really? Make it very easy. The national thing also wants to make it so easy for lazy people who don't give a fuck about this country, the United States, who don't want to get up off their lazy ass and go vote. Let me tell you, I went to my precinct one time to vote, and at that time we thought it was at the firehouse, so I went there, but the firehouse was national, all right? National elections was at the firehouse where I went, and then the 2 year, every 2 years when Congress comes up, that was done at a school, all right? So I go to the firehouse. They tell me that they say it's at that school over there. All right, so I go to the school over there, and people in the line, when they found that out, other people that are damn too lazy, they were like, I'm not walking over there. It was maybe like 5 or 6 blocks away. That's it. They went home. Literally, I'm telling you, a lot of people got out the line and went home. They were like, I'm not walking over there 5 blocks. So the Democratic Party wants to make it so easy for those people who don't give a fuck, are so lazy, they don't give a fuck to go vote. Walk like 5 blocks to go to the school. I mean, literally, that's what the Democrat Party is doing. They're trying to make it real easy for people that don't care, that won't get off their butt to go vote. You want people like that? I mean, make it. I'm over there standing in line. All right, I vote every time. Even though in Connecticut, Connecticut, it's always voting Democrat, always voting left wing, and I still go out and vote. Because other people, probably a lot of Republicans in Connecticut are not voting because they're like, why? Rosa DeLauro's still gonna win. Whoever the Democrat is running, it doesn't matter, man. They could put a banana up there or an apple to run for president, and people will vote. Oh, it's a Democrat. I'm voting for the apple. I'm telling you, that's how fucking Connecticut is. A conservative will never win Connecticut, man, unless things get so crazy that even liberals are like, oh man, this is out of control. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, this voter suppression. And if you're a Democrat, look at the reality. Jim Crow. Look up the history of Jim Crow for you can see there's no fucking voter laws anywhere in the United States that are like Jim Crow 2.0. That's what fucking Biden said, man. Biden, you're a fucking liar, man. You're a fucking liar, and a lot of these politicians are fucking liars, man. I didn't want to swear, but I'm like, Jim Crow, I'm 50 plus years old. I've heard of Jim Crow. There's no Jim Crow laws anywhere in the fucking United States because you want to make sure people have voter ID. And the guy from Georgia, the governor's like, we'll get you a free ID. How is getting voter ID racist? If you go to buy cigarettes, they want to see your ID. If you go on the plane somewhere, if you're going to go on vacation, they want to see your ID, right? If you're buying a house, they want to see your ID. If you go open a bank account, they want to see your fucking ID. These motherfuckers are always lying, man. These liberal, left-wing, far left-wing communists, I'm going to call them communists, are always lying to the fucking people. It's like what, the red pill and the blue pill and fucking Matrix? Which one is it where you open your eyes, and the one where you stay asleep? The one where you stay asleep in this fucking illusion. That pill is the one that the Democrats give to their voters. The one where they stay in the fucking illusion. And they don't want anybody getting the what's the red pill? I think it's the red pill where you wake up. The red pill is conservative media, the other stations and all that shit that are giving people the facts. They want to shut them up. Whoever the fuck, the blue pill is, or the red pill is the conservative, people bringing the facts out, and they want to shut them down. They want to, in order to get their, I'm telling you, man, these people are trying to run this country, and let me tell you, eventually it'll be so bad, right? Prisoners voting, right? Undocumented immigrants. Eventually wants to make 11 million undocumented immigrants, legal. There's way more than 11 million, way more. But they keep saying for like 20 years, 11 million. 11 million? They don't have kids? Everybody has kids. How is it staying 11 million? If you got a mother and a father, they're not reproducing. This is what I mean, common fucking sense. It's a lot more than 11 million. They know it's a lot more than 11 million, but they want to outnumber, you know, even regular left-wing people eventually when they say, oh my God, you know, taxes are 80%. Oil is fucking $100 a gallon. I know that's a little bit high, but who knows? They want complete shutdown of any type of fossil fuel energy, any type, you know. And at some point, that's what I think they're doing. Is at some point, even liberals, you know, classic liberals are going to be whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want this, and they're going to vote Republican just to put a stop to it. And that's what they want to put a stop to. They want to make sure that everybody in prison can vote. A whole bunch of undocumented voters get the legal right to vote. They want to outnumber even them, where there's no stopping them. It's common sense. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it impossible to stop them. You know, impossible. And they'll mail in votes to, you know, that opens up the door to fraud. Did you know that all over the world, they don't allow mail-in voting because of the fraud? But yet here in the United States, it's not going to happen. You know, Trump didn't lose because of voter fraud. Trump lost because the rules were changed. And constitutionally, it has to be done by the legislature. It's supposed to be done by the legislature. But yet the Secretary of State and the governors are the ones that change the rules. In these states where Trump was ahead, Michigan, Georgia, he was ahead. All of a sudden, they stopped counting. One place there was a pipe burst. Oh, we got to shut down. And all of a sudden, miraculously, all of a sudden, Biden's numbers come up. You know, that's what those states are trying to put a stop to. They're like, no. This is not a safe vote. Now, the Democrats are the ones doing voter suppression. They're the ones doing it. If they accuse the Republicans of doing voter suppression, they're the ones doing it. You know? They're the ones doing it. Anyways, comment, subscribe, share, like this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. You know, peace out.